guys, it's Cuddleofdeath. We're back with another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we caught Lady Venus and got the subway key, so now we can finally use the freaking subway. So let's start using the subway right now, and it actually goes both ways. You just have to insert the key into whichever side you would like to go to. So we are heading left right now, because that seems the right way to go. Well, it is the right way to go. Okay, so we're kind of getting closer and closer to the end of the game. I guess you'd expect that as you play it through more, but we actually are getting pretty freaking close to being done. We have a few more parts left, but I've always found this game quite enjoyable. So I'm just looking around for items just in case I've missed some, because I haven't played this game in quite a while. So here's some peons we're approaching. Okay. Yo, how's it going? Just getting off? Okay. Seen your faces somewhere. You're Kris and Ginger! Arg, this won't do. We can't let these two get into the lab. I'm not going to read everything they say. I'm just paraphrasing, kind of. And there's an explosion. That is not cool at all. But at the same time, it let us so we can get in. But first, I would like to get some of the items over here. Which, in this case, we got a U-disc. Which we'll need to use in the under again to go up, as you may suggest. Okie dokie here, let's see. Okay. Take that and weep. You'll never be able to chase us now. Don't you think that was overdoing things a little? It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. Okay, so there's obviously a shiny thing here that we're gonna need, and that shiny thing is a main gate key. I wonder where we could possibly use that. There's nothing else in here, so we're gonna leave. For these last final episodes, I'm probably not gonna have to speed up the battles. You guys have started requesting that I don't speed up the battles anymore, and the honest truth is you guys can always skip back. You guys can skip ahead. So I was an idiot and tried to put the freaking key in the wrong side because I forgot that there's two sides of this train to use. But have no fear, for we put it in the right spot now. And now we can go back and continue on our journey. Just takes a little bit, but whatever, you know, it's gotta get done. Okie dokie, so we're back in the under. Sort of. But at the same time, we need to get back to the surface as fast as possible so we could use our brand new U-disc. I'm double checking for stuff here, and there's nothing. I've gotten everything already. That's okay though. Okay, so we're back outside, and we're just gonna use this elevator because it's fast, and we like using stuff that works faster. Now it's down here. We're gonna take it up instead of taking the stairs because we're lazy, and we like being lazy in this case. Okay, so this actually, even though it may not look like it saved time, it actually saved quite a bit of time. So I would suggest using that. So now we're just going to go back through here and kind of backtrack where we came from in the past episodes. At least for a little bit, but not for too long, so don't worry. Just bear with me. Okie dokie. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, I suppose. Just trying to make some random small talk while we progress. Okay, so we're back outside. We get to try our new U-disc, which is going to lead us to something very nice and useful for Pokemon Colosseum, which you guys will see in just a second. Select the UFO disc. So here's a U-disc, and you can probably guess what it's going to lead up to if you haven't played this game, if you watched the past episodes. But if not, you're about to see. Because I remember what this was. Okay, so we're going up. Obviously, that's what the U-disc is for. I wish we had these things in real life, that'd be kind of cool. So we found a time flute, which we'll be using later in the game. And if you don't know what a time flute is, it automatically purifies and opens the door to a Pokemon's heart. So you don't have to walk around, you don't have to give your Pokemon a massage, you don't have to put it in battles, get it in hyper mode and call it out. You can do whatever you want, you can just play the time flute and it will snap out of everything and its heart will open up and it'll be happy and live a happy life, happily ever after. Yay. Okie dokie. So, more backtracking time, which this is probably one of the more least exciting parts of Colosseum, but whatever, it has to be done. And as always, we're gonna have to battle this chaser lady because... Actually, no we're not. I'm an idiot. If you walk far enough away from her, she's not gonna battle you, but if you walk a little bit in front of her, she'll still battle you until you decide not to battle her anymore. If you want to play this game 10 years from now, she'll still battle you. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna leave this freaking city. We've been here too long, too many times, and it just gets old. However, we are gonna go to the, not construction lab, but Shadow Pokemon lab, which we can now enter. Last time we could not enter it. So now we have the key, which we're going to put here. There's a key slot, of course. I don't know how many of these main gate keys they made. I don't know if they just made one or several. They probably made several because of all their faculty. But at the same time, these people were idiots. Just like, I don't know. You should keep your keys on a keychain. And I'm checking for items. Nothing new that we haven't gotten. So we're going to enter the lab. Yay. Alright. So, over here is some stuff that we can't use, even though it's really pretty. Except for this power switch. So now we can get in through the back. Can't wait to hear jokes about that comment. We actually can't get in through the front yet. Quite yet. We do need to go back here first. Okay, so here's a little PC machine. If your Pokemon are low in health, you can just deposit them in there and heal them. Obviously, if you want to switch your party members, you can do that too. But we're just gonna keep going on. Have lots of freaking fun. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. And this is kind of like a maze, even though it's not really a maze. It's just like, oh, you know, run into the wrong spots for a second. This is discrimination. There's still packing left to do. Who are you? You're suspicious. We are. Researcher Myron. And we do have to battle him. If you don't care about the battle, skip it. Just skip a few minutes ahead. He's got 2 freaking Pokeballs that he's gonna battle us with. So, I wonder what they're gonna possibly do. We have Poseidon and Pee-wee. Yay! Now, obviously Pee-wee's not gonna do very much, but at the same time, there's no sense in switching because he's gonna do a decent amount of damage regardless of these Pokeballs, or Voltorbs, whichever you'd like to call them, being electric types. And we got a critical on the first Surf, so that's awesome. So down goes one of his Pokeballs. Also, Suicune or Poseidon is not going to stay on my team. We're going to switch him or her or it out later. So now we have freaking Spark. Okay. As you can see, that's why I didn't switch Pee-wee out. Even though Electric isn't very effective against other electric types, it's still worth it to keep him in the game. So, there you go. That was a quick battle, no need to speed it up, honestly. What did I do to deserve this? Well, you tried to pick the fight with me, sir. I didn't try to do it the other way around. Wow, I'll make you regret seeing me. Okay. And now there's something shiny again, which is a card key. Yay! Oh, that's a card key. Now we can get into the lab. Yes, so now we can go back to the top, but I would like to check downstairs first for goodies. Okay, we have something here. We have elixirs. Yay. We like getting items that we're not gonna have to use, probably. But that's okay, I mean, they're free. Who cares? I'm not really gonna complain too much. Just a little. So now, more backtracking out of this little small maze. Crappy maze. And now we're gonna go back through the front. I don't know why I called the other thing the back, but still. I'm gonna switch out Ashley. Yes, we're gonna use Ashley for now. Ashley could use some experience. And okay, we're gonna use Taro and Ashley because I would like to use one of my strong Pokemon with one of my not so strong Pokemon. Even though Jumpluff is honestly awesome in this game. Especially because of its ability Chlorophyll, which raises its speed and sunshine. Which pairs up good with Tiesto. I also said if you guys get that reference in the last episode, you are cool. So yes, some of you guys and gals did get it. It is DJ Tiesto. Quit annoying me. You better get ready. Why are you two? You're not the lab staff. So, Researcher Lethko. Many people have said this about Colosseum, but the names are always very interesting and weird. So of course, being a scientist, like if you remember in the old red-blue games, they always have like magnemites and magnetons. In this case, this guy has a magneton. Which, you know, it's whatever, it's gonna be fine. Freaking side beam this crap. And Giga Drain, even though Giga Drain's not gonna do all that well, but it's fine. Now goes the poor little Electric. Yes, some of my Pokemon are definitely over-leveled, but whenever you reach the bosses in this game, they're generally a tougher fight, so I would suggest having higher level Pokemon like I do. At least a few of them. You don't have to have your entire team like decked out. And if you're having trouble, honestly just go back to Mount Battle and train up your Pokemon there. That's all I would have to say. It's very, very simple and easy. And it just takes a little bit of time. So this Magnemite goes for a freaking metal sound. Like, who does that? Outside of this Magnemite. We lost Special Def. That shouldn't hurt us too much. So I'm just gonna try to put him to sleep while we Psybeam the Chinchou. Poor little Chinchou. It's kind of funny he withstood that hit. Luckily Ashley's Sleep Powder doesn't miss, and we get to put Magnemite to sleep. Yay! I don't know how that thing actually falls asleep. I don't know how it does much of anything. Okay. It's time to take these guys down. I decide that I'm just gonna freaking switch because in this case where I'm not damaging Magnemite on this turn, it's worth it more just to switch back into Poseidon. I love Espeon in this game. Like, Espeon is definitely the backbone of a lot of teams for Colosseum. Umbreon not so much. Obviously Umbreon can take massive hits, but doesn't really do enough damage, and if you're looking for more fast-moving battles, Umbreon's not the way to go. However, I definitely do love Confusory. Confusory is awesome. Though I must say some of these battles are extremely boring. The game's not boring to me, just some of the battles are. They're just completely unnecessary, but of course they're there to be annoying. What is this? I don't have time for this. Well, you just picked a fight with me, so obviously you did. And now you have to deal with it. You too. If you don't... Okay. So basically, I would like to press the switch, but not yet. Downstairs key is needed to open. We don't have downstairs key yet. Okie dokie, so we need to go get the downstairs key. So here's something shiny. What is it? Could it be the downstairs key? Nope, it is a DNA sample. It's kind of creepy. Where did that come from? This guy's like, intruder alert, yo! Cypher Piankle. There's a more normal name, at least here in the US. Depending on where you're watching from. He has a freaking Apom and a Remoraid. I like Remoraid. I really like Octillery. He's weird, but he's like really cool at the same time. So Remoraid's a decent little dude. And of course we have a Shadow Pokemon, which is the Apom. Sadly, in this generation it doesn't evolve. But that's okay. Ambipom's a pretty neat little dude too. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. That Remoraid is freaking toast. What is new? Okay. So Taro and Ashley are both about to level up, which is really cool. And now he's sending out a Furret, which is also whatever. Furrets are honestly pretty harmless. Okay, so this freaking Apom is just sitting there snoring. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's freaking snoring up a storm. Not like that. That's probably like an extremely girly snore. I don't actually snore though. I know some people that like snore so freaking loud. It's like crazy. but sometimes people can't help it. Just like making random conversation about snoring now. And this bird has freaking flamethrower! That's like crazy! I had no idea that it could learn that, but yeah. Obviously it didn't do much to Ashley, and hopefully it doesn't burn. Nope, it did not. Perfect. So we're going back with another side beam, because we like side beams to the ferret's face. Even though ferret's adorable, he's gotta go. So we took care of that ferret. Ashley's now level 44, and is trying to learn Mega Drain. We don't need Mega Drain. We got rid of Mega Drain a long time ago. So, sorry Ashley, you're not gonna learn that. Now he sent out this cute little cast form, and cast form looks a little odd before he changes. And Ashley just let out her freaking solar beam, so it's awesome. She just let it loose like it was nothing. If you guys don't know much about cast form, depending on what the weather is, his form will actually change. If it's raining, then he'll change into a little water droplet. If it's sunny, he'll change into a little sun, so on and so forth. Cast form is pretty neat, but luckily we didn't have to deal with his cute little neatness. And now my Umbreon grew level 42 and is trying to learn Mean Look, but Pokemon don't try to run away in Colosseum, so if you teach your Umbreon Mean Look in this game, then you're probably crazy, or just not a Pokemon Master. But if you want to be a Pokemon Master, don't teach Umbreon Mean Look in this game, unless you have intent of transferring over it to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, so on and so forth. That was like a mouthful, it's okay though. Okay, so we need to capture this Apom. Yay. And I'm using the little trick, it's kind of a glitch, which I will not be using with the Master Ball. It's just so that I don't lose all my balls at all. Sometimes I don't have to use the glitch. It doesn't ensure 100% capture it. All it does is it makes it, I stuttered. It makes it so you don't lose your balls. So if you want to keep your balls, you can use this glitch. Just, I don't know, some people use it with the Master Balls, but I don't. So Apom actually woke up pretty fast. It goes for Fury Swipes, which is like doing nothing until it crit. That was actually a decent crit, to tell you the truth. It's okay though. I'm getting kind of scared to kill it, but if all else fails, like honestly, don't worry about it. You can actually capture Pokemon that you accidentally kill later in the game in different areas. It depends on which one, honestly, like if you missed it or killed it. Which I'm sure is gonna happen at some point, and it's fine, like don't freak out ever if that happens. It's not a big deal, since you can just capture it later on. It is nice to catch it earlier though. So, we got the Apom, yay! Okie dokie. That took a little bit. Why am I the loser? Because you challenged me, not being cocky, but like it's kind of hard to lose against these peons. I like how they just magically disappear though. As soon as you defeat them, it doesn't make any sense. It's like they don't run off, they just magically disappear. Well, at least some of them do. Okie dokie. So now we are deeper into the lab. And there's this weird guy in here. Hey now. Wait a minute, your faces aren't familiar. So this is Researcher Odlo. It'd be cool if his name had an S in it, like Researcher Odlo or something. And he has a huge Pokeball, a huge upside down Pokeball. I don't know why I keep calling them Pokeballs. Probably because they look like that, but whatever. And I don't like huge upside down Pokeballs, because these Pokeballs generally explode. And I'm trying to think what to do here. I would like to put that Magneton to sleep, honestly. So we're just gonna go for a Psybeam on this Electrode, and it doesn't kill it, which makes me sad. And of course, big ol' Electrode goes for a self-destruct, which is gonna hurt. And almost kill Taro. And almost kill Ashley because it got a freaking critical. But it barely did any damage to Magneton, of course because of its Steel type. That's okay though. We don't need anything because we lived, and luckily we lived because Taro grew level 47 and is now learning a very powerful Psychic move, which is coincidentally called Psychic. Who would have freaking thought that? I don't know why I keep saying freaking, it's like late. I always record late for some reason. So we got rid of Swift because it hits, although Swift hits 2 targets, it doesn't do very much damage in Colosseum. So I might as well get rid of it. So this guy replaces his exploded Pokeball with a freaking Magnemite. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. And there goes Ashley. Sadly, I expected it because of her HP. But she lived a long and prosperous life, so we're just gonna go with Tiesto, because we like to burn and melt steel types. Which is exactly what we're gonna go for. I'm also gonna switch out my Espeon, because Psychic really isn't gonna do much at all to Steels, or Return isn't either. But that is okay. We have Shade, who is also not gonna do very much, but that's okay too. I would like Shade to have more experience, which is exactly why I sent him out. So here we are, melting this Magneton, and that didn't take very long. Thank you, DJ Tiesto. Sadly, we do not have an Armin Van Buren yet. Maybe we'll have Armin Van Buren later. Before this game is over with, because, like I said in the beginning of this episode, it's over relatively soon. So we just got paralyzed when Synchronize went off and paralyzed the Magnemite back. We're just gonna go for Confuse Ray and Flamethrower, hoping to finish the battle off. Because Magnemite's honestly not very strong. And that's it. That's it for that Magnemite. Which is awesome for us. So yay. Okie dokie! Why am I so eccentric? That's awesome, I guess. I want to call him Odlo. Researcher Odlo. This reeks. It's okay, we're getting money. You're far too late, there's nothing left here. Foo 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 foo. Oh, but there is. There are definitely secrets around every corner. Every door, there are secrets. But for now, we are going to revive and do some healing, because I don't exactly remember where the quote-unquote boss is in here. But whatever, we're gonna get there, right? After immense healing and checking around for stuff, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!